Thank you very much, Jenny.
4:01, so we'll call the meeting to order. And we have a quorum. We need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second,
All those in favor? A roll call vote.
Hickus, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Barnett, aye.
Michelle, aye.
Okay, approval of the consent agenda. All items under the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion with a roll call vote. No separate discussion of these items unless a request is made prior to the time the board votes on the motion. Consent agenda items may include non-controversial subjects. So we have the minutes from July 9th and 10th board meetings, abstract claims, number 1288 in the amount of $1,341,215.55. Sewer and landfill reports for June, treasurer report for June, fee services for the city of Harlan for 2025-26. Christmas lights $0, other $0, and street lights $1,012.80.
I'll make the motion.
To approve the consent agenda.
Second,
Roll call vote.
Hickus, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye.
Barnett, aye. Discussion on changing the August board meeting dates.
Yeah, due to Colburn and I attending the Northern Natural Gas Annual Meeting on August 28th, happened to fall on that day for August in-person meeting. I don't know what we got for possibilities. I mean, we talked about, I guess Jenny had mentioned a few options. I mean, we talked about either swapping, you know, the in-person with the electronic, which means we'd be turning around here in a couple weeks, or we move a couple days from the 28th, one way or another.
I'm good either or.
We're on, Sharon and I are on vacation 8th
Just
through,
swap them?
What days are you on vacation?
8th through the 15th, so I won't be here.
The first one's on the 14th. That's the first board meeting of August,
The electronic.
electronic.
Could we do the 26th or 27th?
26th would work.
Would work.
Yep, works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Was that one of the dates in the email? Did we say the 26th or 27th?
I
The
don't-
26th just pushes your date earlier for Deb, a lot earlier for
Mhm.
abstract on Tuesday.
Do we need to go
Meetings on
later?
Tuesdays. I'm just saying, it just pushes her deadline a lot sooner when it's on a Tuesday instead of a Thursday.
So are you thinking Friday?
Okay. Does the one day help with doing it a Wednesday?
I mean, that helps, well, you're gonna be doing it, so.
Yeah.
It would help her more because you can get stuff done.
What's your guys'
in terms of-
27th look like then?
That would work.
Yeah. it's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Is Michelle on still, or she's off?
No, she got off right away.
Okay.
Okay, so changing it to,
So you're keeping the 14th electronic?
Mm-hmm. And then go to 27th? Yeah, because I don't show anything here, so.
do we have to vote on that? Jenny?
We have, in the past, we've always voted
Okay.
on it when it's changed. That's
Okay.
why we put it as a separate.
So I move to change the in-person August board meeting to the 27th, Wednesday.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote.
Hickus, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Barnett, aye. Annual Chamber of Commerce invoice for funding for FY 2025-26.
Yeah, Todd and I had discussions, I guess, last fall, I think it was, Todd, just so he could budget. Had discussion from going from 35,000 down to 5,000 per year. And I think he sent an invoice to us, or emailed an invoice reflecting that 5,000 per year. I don't know if there's any discussion on that, or?
I think we talked about it
Yeah,
prior. So.
yeah.
Can I get a motion to approve the 5,000?
So I forward a motion that we approve the invoice for the Chamber of Commerce for fiscal year 2025-26 of $5,000.
I'll second.
Roll call vote.
Hickus, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Barnett, aye. Recommendation from Al Powers and P&E Engineering for pay app number 14 for the 2023-24 overhead to underground conversion project in the amount of $54,749.76.
Yeah, just like the others passed, just ongoing payment to LFI Burns Electric for work completed to this point. I'll go into a little more depth, I guess, under my report what they're doing, but I mean, they're still trying to strive to get, what did they push for a date now? He was kind of saying, they're hoping by end of August, hopefully.
The middle of August.
Middle of August is when they're hoping to be done, but we'll just see how things progress.
And that's,
I think the original completion was,
The end of September, I believe.
yeah, so they still should get done ahead of time, so.
I'll make a motion to accept the recommendation from Al Powers of PE Engineering for pay application number 14 for the 23-24 overhead to underground conversion project in the amount of $54,749.76.
second.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Barnett, aye. East garage door barrel and spring replacement in the amount of $4,315, not including tax.
Yeah, this is in Donald's budget, it's actually for the water plant, the two doors on the south side of the building there, the east one. They just been having issues, I think the spring broke in it, so they've kind of been limping along, but there is money budgeted in your building maintenance to cover that cost. And
Is
like
the
I said, it's
budget-
just a spring, I mean, the door itself will still be utilized, the existing door.
Is the budget roughly what the bill looks like it will be, Donald?
Oh, I know, there's 26.5 in there.
So it's a little bit short.
What? No,
So-
26,000, sorry,
Oh,
20.
It's
Oh,
the beginning
plenty.
of the fiscal year, so
Okay.
he's got plenty of.
okay, all right, very good.
The only
Okay.
reason that's at the board for approval is because it's a contract.
Yeah, and Matt looked it over, didn't see any issues, right? Didn't we have it? Yeah.
No, we clarified the things,
Yep.
with what they were doing, so,
Mhm.
yeah.
So make a motion to approve the east garage door barrel and spring replacement with a cost of $4,315.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Barnett, aye. Itron maintenance contract in the amount of $3,118.01. An annual contract budgeted. It's been budgeted.
Yes, and this covers maintenance on our handheld meter reading equipment, so that the guys use weekly.
I'll make a motion to approve the Itron maintenance contract in the amount of $3,118.01.
Second.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Barnett, aye. PFAS discussion, an update only.
Yeah, we discussed that a little bit as far as, they wanted us to do a letter of intent, as far as trying to get the funding on this class action lawsuit against like 3M, Tyco, DuPont. There's 4 of them that are listed. I guess we thought that it was gonna be kind of a big deal, where we were supposed to get a lot of money. We have 4 wells that have that PFAS or forever chemical, and a lot of that's related to, the PFAS comes from certain products, but one kind of known thing would be old firefighting foam. was something that if that was used or landfilled somewhere, that stuff was showing up in wells. So we had 4 wells that had hits on them, but we initially were told we were gonna might be $200,000-300,000 per well. Well, this one, they settled already on 3M and it was only $2,700 by the time they, you know. I can't remember what we started at, was it like 16?
Yeah, and then there you get some lawyer fees on there.
Yeah, then they take out fees for this, fees for that, and then you end up with, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's better than nothing, you know, but it was kind of one of those things, you know, I think we were misled a little bit, but there'll be settlements coming, I think, from 3 other parties too, that they're looking into as far as getting settlements out of also, so. Kind of just an update on that.
Did you have to do a lot of back work for them?
Yeah, there was a pretty substantial amount of work involved, getting all the information together, the testing done, and.
No, it probably doubled that just in pulling samples, wasn't it, or more?
Sort of, yeah, way more.
Yeah.
But there
So we
is-
might make our money back, I don't know.
There's, what was that 97,000 that they were figuring between this particular settlement, so we should cover our time, our costs. And
Yeah.
It just depends on how well we
And I think maybe the one thing too will kind of be in the pipeline, so if another well shows up with, you know, I think we're kind of in that situation where it'd be easier for us to go back and try to get additional funding if some other additional wells have a hit for any PFAS.
And there's actually national, from the Firefighters Association, because using that foam, then the guys have been developing cancer.
Oh, sure.
So there's multiple things filed against those companies for that product.
Right.
However, just to be clear, we do not have any PFAS in our finished water.
Correct.
We test that. The RO takes that out, so we do not have PFAS in our finished water.
Yeah, so it's safe for the public. I mean, it is getting removed in our treatment.
Okay. Any other questions? No vote on that, right, Kelly?
No.
Jenny?
It's okay.
Jenny Kelly. McClure invoice in the amount of $12,061.96, just information only.
Yes, payment for engineering work on our raw water system improvements project. This money should all be, I mean, our intent is to get reimbursement from the contractor on these fees. That was something that we had McClure kind of keeping separate track of, since they had to abandon the one hole on their deep well and go to the second hole. It's kind of one of those, it's like, well, that isn't, you know, whatever additional engineering fees, you know, that we would have had on that first one, now we're having additional for them to come back and do an inspection, whatever, on this second one. You know, and that we're gonna seek reimbursement, I guess, from the contractor on those fees, so the majority of this should be paid through reimbursement, so is what our intention is.
Okay, and the CEO's report?
Few items, overhead to underground conversion project update. Contractor working on setting equipment, pulling wire, and connecting new services. They're working around the Utility Avenue and South Wellfield area. Also working behind conductics in the county shop. And then Highway 59 between 900th and Industrial Parkway. And then Highway 59 and Highway 44 area, kind of more over towards, you know, Western Engineering there, kind of finishing that up.
Is there an underbuild down there by Conductix that they're
Yeah,
gonna put underground? Wasn't there an underbuild under there?
There was, we
Mhm.
we updated it with the new systems to connect into it.
This was previously then.
Yep.
and like we said, I mean, the hope is to try to get done in the middle of next month. What does that have to say? I know they're having some issues with trying to get wire through some of the conduits, you know, since they were bored quite a while ago, and it's had a while, but they're working through it. So, raw water system improvements project. Cahoy Pumping Service reached the bottom of the well at approximately 314 feet. Week and a half ago? Week ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they set casing, bottom of the casing set at about 312 feet. That was actually welded and put together a week ago Sunday. Is when they got the casing in. They started to place gravel pack and then placed the hole plug and grouted. Actually did the grouting week ago Tuesday. And then they started some light pumping last Friday. This Monday they started developing the well, they call it, basically just trying to get slowly pump and trying to get all that drilling fluid back out of the formation and get that pumped out. Trying to get the screen kind of opened up. It's 30 foot of screen that we're going to hopefully pull water out of. They're hoping to get to that 24-hour test pumping. We thought either today or tomorrow, but they ran into some issues to where now it sounds like next week, first part of next week is hopefully when they'll start doing the 24-hour pump test and see what it does. I mean, I think stuff's looking good. They think they got to drop the well or the pump that they have in there just a little bit deeper to try to get everything cleaned out of it. But they were pumping it here, yesterday and today, about 500 gallon a minute.
Correct, and they're gonna put some more chemical and redevelop the well before they do that.
Yeah. So it was a little cloudy yet, when it was running today, so they're just gonna drop that well pump in there a little bit deep farther and try to get it cleaned up a little bit more before they do the test pumping. But, I guess it's looking good at this point. Looking very favorable.
And ultimately, what's the volume you think you'll get out of that, Donald?
800 gallons a minute.
800 gallons a minute?
Correct.
Yeah, it'd be great. Like I said, that's about 7 of our existing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Somebody told me they drove by there the other day and there's water flying all over.
Yep.
Just shooting it up in the air.
No, they run through a measuring device that just kind of shoot down into the ditch at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, we thought about that, we just calculated that roughly. So if they pump test at 800 gallons a minute for 24 hours, that's like 1.125 million gallons that they'll have to pump. Just to make sure it gets cleaned up and it can produce like it should, so.
It's a lot of water.
Yeah. But the good thing about it, it's going kind of in the ditch, end up in the river, so actually recharge for our well field. The way you look at it, so. Once that test pumping's done, they gotta add a little bit more to the casing, and then McCarthy will get in there and start building the well mound. They were actually out there farming the dirt this week until we got the rain last night, getting some dried out and getting a pile, covering it. So they're ready to go as soon as they're done. So we'll see what the weather does and see how quick they can get to that. Working on plans to submit to DNR to convert to well number 35 test well to a production well. We kind of talked about that, about converting that. I think we're waiting on the VFD yet to show up. But,
Control panel.
yeah, and the control. Yeah. Update on community days, showcasing the new IPTV offering, still going good. Many positive comments and customers are signing up for the new service. Plan is to continue the community days through July and then possibly change to only Tuesdays in August, kind of. The numbers are starting to lighten up a little bit, people showing up for those community days. And then, but like I said, customers are always welcome to stop by the office during office hours also to ask any questions. Started transitioning customers to our new SIP-based telephone offering last Friday. Currently working on transferring about 20 per day. As of today, I think Dots has got 132 customers moved over to the new service. And I think not many hiccups.
No.
Things are going good. So. And then last, I have 3 July anniversaries for employees. Stephen Gessert, 26 years. Kathy Deere, 2 years. And Genesis Garcia, 2 years.
Congratulations.
Great.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of hard work on that deep well. The over the weekend, Joe and yourself, right? And so, big thank you for what you guys had to put up with, right? Because Joe gave me a blow-by-blow,
Yeah,
Donald, and it was,
before the casing went in,
yeah,
yeah.
it was touch and go. So thanks for all the hard work out
Yeah.
there.
Absolutely.
Yourself and probably others, right? So thanks a lot.
You bet, you bet. All right,
Any other questions? Just need a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Roll call.
Nick, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Barnett, aye.
There you go.
All right.
all right, thank you.
Thank you.